Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. QBTS stock D-Wave Quantum is up today 8%. It does have earnings coming up on the 6th, so that is on Thursday. And we did get some news as well. I was telling people in the Discord, I'm like, hey, don't sleep on quantum stocks. There's going to be a lot of use cases for quantum. So if you're not seeing the possibilities, you're going to miss out when this thing runs to 30, 40, 50, and you're going to be wishing you bought here at 20s. This happened with APLD stock. APLD came down to 20s, nobody wanted it, and then it ran to 50. So same exact situation. QBTS came down as low as 15, 16 here. I think even it's under the purple line, so it's still a buy. You're still buying at a massive discount from the highs, right? The first thing you want to look at is where are we relative to the purple line, and where's the previous high? The previous high is at $46. The purple line is literally 50% off from highs, and if you're buying right now, you're actually buying at around a 53%. Is that correct? Let me measure that correctly. 56% discount from highs. So the returns are going to be insane here because we're not in a bull run. Once this thing starts going, it'll get above the purple line and make that huge run to 46 and possibly beyond. And you can see here, if you hold for $46, that is, I don't know if that's correct. Is that correct? It says here that that's 150% return. Let me measure that again. Yeah, that's no. Yeah, that's about 135% return from current prices. So if you were to lump sum here at $19, not only would this is like the time to lump sum, right? You don't want to lump sum and throw everything you got at $46 because then you're just holding a big bag all the way down 50%. So I wouldn't blame you for lump summing here. If you lump sum here, probably the first time I've ever said this, if you lump sum here, I would not blame you. You're taking a big bet on quantum, and I think it's a very good bet. If you want to wait until after earnings to make the bet, then so be it. Wait until pre-market on the 6th, and we'll see what happens there. Maybe we go up, maybe we go down. Maybe right now it's pumping in anticipation of earnings and we go down, right? That also happens. So 135% return if you're willing to hold for the previous high, and possibly even more if it goes beyond that. So that's a nice little sell target for the long-term swing trader. If you're like me and you just love flipping this one is so volatile, you can just flip it over and over and over again. So let me pull up the Discord here real quick if it's not gonna freeze on me. There you go. Yeah, so in the Discord where we've been flipping QBTS over and over and over again, as you can imagine, that does add up over time. You can see here I have the alert rooms, swing, right? A nice little baseball there. And I've been keeping track. We've been just buying and selling and flipping QBTS over and over again. And we are up 9.47% return so far on QBTS flips. So, and I was just telling everyone, like, these flips add up, 1, 2, 3% over and over again. That will add up to 100% at some point. And the average annual market return for investors is to about 10% historically speaking. So we're almost right. We're almost going to beat those people in a matter of less than a month. And over time, this isn't even a bull run. In a bull run, it gets crazy, right? You guys don't forget a bull run. In a bull run, everything just keeps going up. Everyone's a genius. You're making 5, 3, 10, 8% every day. Everyone's happy. Woo. Then your grandma wants to jump into the markets at the top, right? Because, oh my God, everyone's making money. I'm going to miss out. So we're not there right now. So the fact that you can beat your average investor just by flipping QBTS or anything volatile like that, it speaks volumes. So take advantage of the flips on this if you're a flipper. But again, if you want to hold for the long-term swing trade, definitely shoot for that $45, $46 target for a nice 135% return. As always, if you're a long-term swing trader, you should already, it is assumed that you already have a lot of patience. If you don't got patience, then stick to flipping over and over again, and you will make, 30, 50, 80%. You'll still make quite a bit over time, and you'll get that satisfaction of you'll scratch that itch of, hey, I just bought and made a quick, 50, $100 in a matter of 10 minutes or whatever the case may be, because it's that volatile. You just buy and it goes up 3%, 5%, and you make a quick buck. Go buy yourself some Pokemon cards or whatever. I have a buddy, Joey Shaw. He was at a yard sale and he bought some Pokemon cards off of some kid. And long story short, he actually made a net profit of like 10x. He bought some Pokemon cards from a kid for $15, and he's up like 10x on those cards because the kid doesn't know the value of money. He was just like, yeah, here's all these cards, right? So, it's a funny story because that's sometimes you're going to make quite a bit of money just flipping over and over again. It adds up. It adds up, guys. Do not underestimate the power of flips. QBTS here, if it does break out today, that's something that I am watching for here. It's been stuck in a range here between 16 and 19. If it does break out today, we would see this go above 20, back to the purple line around 22, and then potentially start moving to 30 and beyond. We'll see. We do have earnings, so that's going to be either it's going to throw a wrench into things, and we're going to just stay stuck in a range, or we're going to go higher. Either way, it's a win-win as long as you are buying under the purple line. Last time it did come down as low as 12.75, and it did run to 31. So do not underestimate the power of these. Oh man, I completely skipped the news here. So this is some important news because you have to think about all the different ways that quantum can be used and how many applications there can be. So collaboration aims to advance quantum hybrid application development for machine learning to address financial crime detection. Right? When we talk about quantum, we're thinking about all this other stuff, and we're not really thinking about the possibilities in not just the healthcare sectors, but also in every other sector that is available. So that also means potential contracts in the future, not just with the government, but with other big top 500 companies. The only dual platform quantum computing company providing both annealing and gate model systems, software, and services, the NASDAQ Verafin announced today an agreement designed to evaluate the use of quantum computing to improve financial crime detection. So, right, I'm not going to go through the entire thing. That's all you really need to know, right? Buy low, sell high. You're not buying at 45s. You're buying at what, 1980s? You're already winning. Keep buying, keep accumulating, hold. The bull market supposedly starts in 2027. That's what's predicted based on the presidential cycles. So right now is the time to keep buying, and then hopefully we go into a bull run in 2027 and beyond. Because technically, Trump and any administration, doesn't just have to be Republicans, Democrats as well, they want to go looking good into elections, right? And they want to see the stock market go up and everyone's happy. So that's kind of the expectation. We'll see if that actually plays out. People have been very pessimistic, saying things are just going to keep going down. We'll see. We'll see what actually plays out. But quantum computing, the whole sector right now. Let me just show you the quantum ETF that keeps track of this sector. It is at a massive discount as well, right? It was at 170. The whole sector tanked, came down close to the purple line. So again, I think even the whole sector just came down and gave you the opportunity right now to buy real cheap. And notice how the quantum sector as a whole, when you check the quarterly or yearly time frame, it just keeps going up. And any red here is nothing more than opportunity. So again, even if you just buy the quantum ETF here, even if you just buy the quantum ETF and you don't want the exposure to a single company, I think long term this will be worth like $300 to $500. So easily double your money. You know, it reminds me of SMH here, right? It's a semiconductor ETF. It used to be at $13, then it was at $100, and then it shot up to $150, then $381, and then a high of $671. So just showing you the potential if you want to buy the quantum ETF instead of just instead of betting on an individual company. All right, guys, that is it for the video. As always, I will see you in the next one.